Yeah, we're done for today, man. I'm gonna sit here and rest for like 5 minutes though, man. Let me just rest for a little bit. We got time? No, we ain't got time to rest. Shit. Well, a few minutes won't hurt. Gotta get out of here, man. Get down to the spot. I just got done working out. I'm leaning out a little bit. Yeah, we ain't drinking tonight. We're gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cut back. We didn't quit, we just cut back. You know what, bro? Getting the bag is the only way. I can't explain this shit anymore, man. Oh, let's get up and get out of here. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Let's get out of here. Okay, getting old. Yeah, I can see that's the only way, man, out of this shit, bro. The struggle in dating will continue to go your whole entire life if you don't buckle down and get that bag at all costs. You feel what I'm saying? Because I struggle too, man. You guys act like I don't struggle. You know? Now, my thing is, my eyes is on that bag, man. My focus is on the bag and nothing else, because that's the only thing that can save me, man. You can pray all you want to, man. You can go to church all you want to. That still ain't gonna help you, man. Prayer and stuff, bro, that never really hurt that never really helped my family, bro. We still was poor. I still had an irresponsible mother. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it's not gonna help you not one bit. I had the worst mother. Even when we was going to the Kingdom Hall doing the Jehovah's Witness stuff, man, my mother was still a bad mother, bro. All she did was keep a roof over our head. And mainly the roof over her head was because of us. Because she was getting the benefits and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason why we had a roof over our head. That's all she fucking was doing, bro. And some of you parents are, you know what I'm saying? You got a problem staring at me, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people stare at me and shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I said, fuck it, bro. The bag is the only way out. That's the only way out. I'm trying to get across the street, man. And some guys don't see that, man. I'm telling you, bro, you're going to be in your situation for the next 10 years if you don't buckle down and start chasing that bag. I don't know about you, bro, but I'd rather take the bag route than nothing at all, man. I don't want a life sentence, bro, where I'm struggling to get coochie on the regular. Eventually in the future, I want to come out of this shit. That's why I'm chasing the bag right now. Feel me? Cause I think it's the only way, man. It is the only way, you know? Can't nothing else save you. Tell me what? Like I said, prayer, that ain't gonna help nothing, bro. What's the name? That Bible thumper that used to come around my channel? The church goer, or whatever that nigga name is. You know, them church people, they're just as bad as the worldly people. You know. And fuck the church people, bro. Fuck those motherfuckers. And that ain't perfect. You just gotta stay focused, that's all, man. Those who stay focused gonna win the game. You feel me? Those who stay focused win. Those who don't stay focused, they lose. fuck out of here, man. This bullshit ass fucking goddamn. You gotta stay on your paper grind, man. Don't let nobody tell you anything different, man. The money will come as long as you're persistent, bro. See, your parents didn't teach you that shit, man. Your parents are too busy, doing other shit in life. They wasn't chasing the bag. Some people don't care about the bag, don't care about money. These are the people who have horrible lives, man. You feel me? These people have horrible lives. They'll struggle all the way into the end, bro. All 80 years struggling because they didn't want to go out there and chase the bag. I told you niggas, don't choose a life sentence, man. Just by doing nothing. He succeed. If you would have been on the grind, bro, he could have been out of this situation by now, bro. He could have been gone, bro. Sorry, I'm distracted. Looking at this chick. Okay, I'm back. I was looking at this female. Yeah, man, he could have been out of that situation, bro. He spent 8 years crying, bro. He got 8 years full of tears, bro. And he didn't enroll in no school to better himself. He said, fuck that. I ain't enrolled in no school, bro. It's just over. It's over for you. He made that video talking about it's over for you. And I'm like, bro, because you don't want to do nothing. That's why it's over. Wait. If he would have enrolled to become a doctor within that 8 years, he would have been a doctor by now. You know what I'm saying? Within that 8-year period, he wasted it. He decided to waste it. What did he do? Sit back, get fatter, eating all kinds of cookies and snacks on the couch, playing PS4 all day long. You know what I'm saying? So you decided to waste it. And you need somebody it's over. Man, you doing it to yourself, bro, by not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's over because you made it over. You did it. Now, if you would decided to enroll in school and take care of your business, it wouldn't have been over right now. It would have been just beginning. He didn't succeed, would have had a girlfriend by now because he would have been a doctor. He would have been driving a nice Porsche, you know what I'm saying? Or a nice Corvette. He would have had money. He would have had stability, and women would have been attracted to that, bro. He could have been a surgeon. He could have been a plastic surgeon, bro. That works on BBLs and titties and stuff. Fake titties, silicone and all the other shit. He could have been doing that, bro. But he decided not to do that. He said, fuck them years, bro. Fuck it. 8 years won't go by, who gives a damn? It's still over. I'm like, because you don't want to change, that's why. Like, where them 8 years go? Nothing. Playing video games. Coping. Drinking alcohol all day long. 3 a.m. in the morning. Going out to public. Going out into the public. Acting a fool. Getting arrested. Talk about shoot my monkey ass, bro. Shoot my monkey ass. That's what he was saying to the cop that pulled him over. And now he got to go through drunk driving classes, DUI classes, you know what I'm saying? For like about 3 or 4 months, they're gonna have him there, bro. Now, did his life get better or did it get worse? He made his life worse. You know what I'm saying? He made things worse. A lot of guys are self-destructive, bro. They doing it to themselves. It's called self-inflicted, bro. When you do something to yourself, when you injure yourself, it's called self-inflicted. He got some self-inflicted wounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he try to cover him up with a Band-Aid and shit. That ain't gonna work. A Band-Aid ain't gonna cover up a gunshot wound, bro. Just like, what's his name? Short ball guy. He out here trying to cover up a gunshot wound with a Band-Aid. Basically trying to work out and get himself in shape. You are 5'4". Working out is not gonna work out for you, bro. It's not gonna work for you. See, but when you 5'4", it's even harder to get the shorties too. It's even still, it's still hard to get the shorties, the females who are shorty pants, like 5-footers and stuff. It's hard to get them when you're 5'4". Okay? You born 5'4", it's a wrap for you. You born short, it's a wrap. That means money time. Kevin Hart, you know, Kevin Hart time. Get in the show business. But they don't want to hear about that. They want to be all gloom and doom, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not really over for some motherfuckers, bro, because it never begun. How can it be over? You know what I'm saying? It never began for you. All this crying and stuff ain't gonna do nothing for you, man. You know? You know. All you guys, some of you guys are incels. You come around my channel and you say it's over, but I'm gonna tell you something different. I'm not gonna like throw a pity party here, bro. I'm not gonna sit back and sympathize with you, man. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be hard on you. I'm not gonna sit back and be like, yeah, bro, it's over, bro, yeah. We had a good run. It's over. Nah, I'm gonna be like, nah, don't come to me, bro. Crying, bro. Don't do that. I'm not the type of person that's gonna cry about the situation that I'm in. You feel what I'm saying? I'm out here trying to solve the situation that I'm in. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it, bro. That's what women do. Men, we're problem solvers, bro. Men are problem solvers. We got a problem, we gotta solve it. Ain't no time for crying. When women get confused and shit like that, when women get confused and they don't know what to do, they start crying about it. They start complaining about it. You a man, you come along and be like, what's the problem here? That's your job. Your job is, what's the problem? Let me fix that. Let me try to fix that. You know, the girl will be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, ooh, I don't know what to do. What's going on? That's the woman. A man to be like, come on, let me see. Let me try to fix that. Maybe if I can't fix it, I'll just call a repairman or something. Bring his ass out here. You gotta take charge, man. Don't be a little wuss, man. What's up with it, Captain Commander? He said, incels don't deserve the bag. I'm not gonna cry if they are if they retire chasing it, or they retire from chasing it. The thing is, it's like, there's a lot of incel guys who've been taught, like, wrong by their parents. So what I'm trying to do is tell some of these incels, like, you gotta reprogram your way of thinking by erasing the thinking that your mom and dad passed down to you. They pass down that negative thinking to you. That comes from your parents. My mother and father try to do the same thing, bro. They never supported me in anything that I was trying to do in my life. You see, when you don't have support from your parents, you turn out badly in the end, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at Timberland, the music producer, the super music producer from back in the day. When his parents supported him in the music, man. They bought what did they buy? They bought music equipment for him and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? They supported him, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they supported him. But when you ain't got support from your parents, man, you gotta get away from it. Like, if you were a guy in your teens and your parents are not supporting you in what you're doing, complain to the motherfucking people downtown, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go get away from your parents. Look, I'm on foster parents. I don't want them. They're not supporting me in what I'm doing. They're not being parents. My mother wasn't a parent, bro. I would rather have foster parents that cared about me, you know what I'm saying, than have my mother around me that didn't care about me. Foster parents that's gonna support me in my baseball journey. Because when I was younger, I was on my way to be a baseball player, man. But I had a bad parent that didn't give a damn about that. You feel what I'm saying? So you got parents that teach their kids how to lose, man. That's where that negative thinking come from, that it's over shit, because their parents taught them that it's over. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being hard on them when they were young about school, about what did they want to be when they grew up and shit like that. When you got like whack ass, no good for nothing parents, you know, you turn out to be nothing. That's why you gotta reprogram your thinking. I hated the way my mother thought, bro. I hated the way my father thought. My father wasn't around most of the time. He left after I was 10. So, okay. So I didn't have my father around throughout my teens, man. So I looked for a father figure wherever I could. That's where Capoeira Act came through. You know what I'm saying? I started doing Capoeira, man. Because it was free. Didn't have no money to pay for like classes and stuff from like Taekwondo and Kung Fu. I didn't have no money. My mom didn't think that was important. That's why I had bullies coming after me all the time, because I was skinny. You know? But I got buff and the bullies left me alone. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it on my own, man. I had to lift weights on my own. So, chasing the bag, you gotta do it on your own, man. And then you gotta think long-term goals. What I mean by long-term, I'm talking about 5 to 10 years. You gotta think that far down the stretch. 5 to 10 years. Between 5 to 10 years is when you're supposed to meet your goal. If you get there earlier before that, hey, more power to you. If you meet your goal and become rich and successful within 5 years, hey, you got lucky. You know what I'm saying? But Nowadays, you gotta like think ahead, man. Get all that. I just want to do something right now, or I just want this just for right now. Get that feeling out of your head, or get that thinking out of your head. The negative thinking is what keeping a lot of guys back. It's holding you back because your whack ass parents didn't teach you that hard work and persistence will beat the odds. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't, your mother and father should have been on you about schooling. They should have been on you about what did you want to become when you get older? A baseball player, a football player, basketball player, if you're tall enough. You know what I'm saying? So shit, some motherfuckers that's my height they're in the NBA. They're like at 5'9" and shit. And they're good at it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is your parents. Those are the ones you should be blaming for your failure in life, bro. And then, like my sister, and her boyfriend lived together. My nephew, he's on his way to becoming part of the NBA. But they stuck by him, man. While he was a youngster. Their daddy is still there in the home, man. You feel what I'm saying? So right now, my nephew is on the verge of going to basketball, playing basketball hoop, and then he might get drafted to the NBA because he had two loving parents that stuck with him throughout his whole entire life. Even the kids at school was like, damn. They was talking to my nephew, like, damn, you lucky that your father is still around. They were saying that to my nephew because my nephew got something special. He could play basketball, man. He's a good basketball player. So there's a high chance that he might become part of the NBA only because his parents supported him while he was playing every single day. Now, me and my sister, we don't really get along, but I can hand it to her. The father is still in the home, so therefore, my nephew's gonna be something. When you ain't got a father in the home, bro, it's gonna be hard for you to turn out to be something, unless you get lucky and get some type of father figure in the house. Just like if John was around, you know what I'm saying? I would have turned out a lot better than I am now. You know what I'm saying? But my mother decided she wanted to call off the engagement with John. So that's fucking stupid. A man that's making all that money, you gonna call off the engagement because you don't like his looks? What the fuck? Just went down the rabbit hole the wrong way, making bad decisions left and right. You see, that type of shit I'm talking about. Bad decision making. That's what keeps you in the rut. And then the parents, they teach it to their kids how to make bad decisions. And they grow up not knowing how to make good decisions. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't knowing. I didn't get like, when I was younger, I was chasing the bag. I wanted to become a music producer. I did that for 5 years. I bought all that music equipment. I didn't succeed, right? Why? Because I gave up. There was some quitting me. You feel what I'm saying? But this time I ain't giving up. I'm gonna keep going until I get this bag. That's it. So that way in the future I can eventually get the fuck out of here. Instead of being here trapped, struggling my whole entire fucking life. Feel what I'm saying? Let's do this shit, bro. You feel me? Let's do this motherfucking shit. That's what I'm talking about. Get your motherfucking money on. And then you gotta do it every single day, long term. Like I said, he didn't succeed. He would have been gone, bro. He would have been something. But he decided to not do anything because his parents wasn't hard on him. And he 34, still living with his parents, bro. So yeah, I bet they babying him and shit like that and just going easy on him. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do that with your child. You're supposed to be hard on him. They should have been hard on him when he was a kid. But they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know how to be disciplined. His parents didn't teach him that. You know what I'm saying? And then his father booted him out. Remember? When we was watching that video, and his father kicked him out. They kicked you out, man. After they created you, man. You created that motherfucker. That's why he said, my daddy created a monster. My daddy created him. Yeah, your daddy did create a monster. A motherfucker who don't know how to stay disciplined and stay up on his game. Learn how to lose weight and work out and shit, man. You feel me? That's what I had to do. I had to get out here and lose weight on my own, bro. Because I got tired of the way women treated me, man. I got tired of that shit, bro. And now I'm after this bag, so that, you know what I'm saying, the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? I got goals. I lost the weight. I'm good. And I even gained a little bit of weight in between the time I lost weight, but I never got back to where I was in 2017, where I was sumo size overweight. Women don't want to have nothing to do with me, bro. I said time and time again, when I was overweight, bro, I was getting the mean mug stares. Man, I was getting talked bad to. I was getting ran away from. I was being avoided. I was getting shut down with 1 or 2 word answers. You know what I'm saying? I was getting just terrible. I was terrible, man. That's back when I was sub 5, man. Man, it was horrible being fat. Bro, I must have been 260, bro. At 5'9", 260, that's fat, bro. You know, if it ain't all muscle, it's fat. But I had to do it, man. I wanted some goddamn coochie, man. I wanted to have sex. And I did. I didn't get a whole lot of sex, but I did. I got some, you know, when I lost that weight. He didn't succeed, nigga, do the same thing, right? But he hasn't made no changes. That's the only difference between me and he didn't succeed, is that I made changes, he didn't. I started working out on a regular basis, he didn't. He stayed the same. And now he's complaining about because he didn't want to change. Okay, man. We adults now, we gotta turn this shit around. Whatever our fucking parents like left behind us and whatever they did to us, we gotta reprogram that shit, bro, and turn it around. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. But anyway, I gotta go, man. I gotta fly this sign, man. You guys have a good day. I'm out.